Laura and I both, the earlier group heard that Laura and I spoke at the Rev 17 conference in June. We raised $4 million to buy a facility for rescuing and nurturing child sex trafficked children back to health. And I serve on that board now, so it's very personal to me, and I know that Laura serves on several boards too. So this question is about sex trafficking, okay? The United States sex trafficking industry is #1 in the world, illustrating the extent of our depravity. Our country is now spending more money on raping little children than we are on illegal drugs. Our government schools are grooming our children for consumption, and our government is setting up laws to take away parental rights to enhance this market. So, first, what do you think about that problem in California? How big is the problem in California? Second, are any of you already involved in addressing this issue? I hate it when politicians say, if you elect me, I will do X. What are you doing now to address this problem? And third, if you are elected governor, what would you do then? How about that?
And just to set the stage for this for all of you, we're talking about sex trafficking is how you murder a child without killing them.
I mentioned that righteousness exalts a nation. We've had really an evil government. We have had bills passed like SB 14.5 in 2000, where during the COVID, Senator Scott Weiner passed a bill that really legalized that a sex offender will not be registered, and legalized that it's up to the judge to decide whether an adult having a sex with someone that's under 18, if that's a felony. And they're not going to take those cases because the courts are flooded. So what it's done is legalized being a pederast here. And we're not talking about an 18 having sex with 16. We're talking about a 45-year-old man who wants to have sex with your teenage son. And so we're talking about bills like, for example, we passed in 2003, this is so egregious, it's SB 357, same person, Scott Weiner, Senate Bill 357, where the police cannot go up to a teenager hooking on Sunset Strip and ask for ID. It's racist. It's basically, we're defunding the police. We don't have time for this. Since that became law, human trafficking in Los Angeles has increased threefold, tripled, based on the research I've done. So we have a culture that is really attacking our children, going with Proposition 1 that codified abortion into our state constitution, which became law right after Roe v. Wade had been overturned. And I really feel that we need to change the culture, and that's why I'm advocating spiritual revival. We need revival and reformation in the government, throughout culture, so that we can make this change and start protecting families and children. It's really about the family. It's an assault on the family. In 2000, I sued Governor Newsom for locking down the church, my basic First Amendment rights. And then they tried to silence me by fining me $4.5 million and put me in jail. By God's grace, I went to the Supreme Court and I defended my freedom to speak about this issue. I won 6-3. I beat Newsom, then I'll beat him again.